Yeah, a lot of people trying to zope it up right now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So what will you give us some hints on, like what are you working on right now?
The ones I'm really digging through, I already found 3 keeper phenols. Is the Zope is the receiver, Wildlife BX1 is the donor on some of them. So I got a bunch of Zope Wildlife BX1s and Zope Wildlife BX2s.
Oh,
Bro, I got some Biscotti Wildlife BX1s. I got a Pretty Fire Basio Wildlife BX1. It's really not Basio leaning. It's really like away from that whole gelato spectrum.
something from its like deep background came out.
Yeah,
Huh?
like you could smell a lot of like pie in it.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of richness, pie. But it got a little, maybe like 25% gelato terp in there. Bro, I got a lot. Like I'm working on a lot of lines.
What
like
happens
gas
when you
lines, like the RS lines, like I got whole lines that are just their own profiles. Yeah.
I like that, because I was gonna say what happens when you cross the same strain to itself, and like what he's talking about, it starts to bring out the grandparents or the mom and the dad.
Sure.
So you start to get weird, funky shit. Like he's saying, you get the Y-life, and then you get some weird, funky mom or even grandparent of that comes out. And it's like, where'd this come from? This is nothing like the mom and the dad. It's like, yeah, you're starting to get some weird outputs.
Yeah, for
from
sure,
deep
bro.
back.
Like you get everything in the S1s, bro, like from way back. But it's also too, like I always start my lines with male and female pollen. And then once I'm a couple generations in, then I'll do some reversals. It just makes it so it's harder for people like to duplicate your work. Like anyone could take like strain A and reverse it to strain B. And everyone that does that is going to have seeds that are genetically identical to each other. Like, you could take a Gelato 41 and reverse it to a OG. Say like a real SF VOG cut. And, you could find a banger out of there. And then, but people could, reverse your work. Like anyone could just take the same 41 and cross it to the same, reverse it to the same receiver, like the OG, and like their seeds would be genetically identical to your seeds.
Mm-hmm.
So like using males and females makes it so like it's kind of more of your own.
Yeah.
Harder to do, like impossible to duplicate. Yeah.
Damn. And do you do most of your work like so 2 runs of male and female, then femme? Okay, these are big lessons for a lot of people out there right now.
The RS11 reversal, bro. There's like multiple generations. Like the OZ Kush got F2'd, and then it got dusted to the Sherb. So it's multiple generations before a RS11 reversal.
Huge shout out Skittles crew. This
is
bro,
Skittles too, bro.
Birth so many strains.
That's like the baseline of most of my work is Skittles.
Think about wow.
Those OZ Kush seeds were the best seeds I've ever bought in my life, hands down.
The OZK.
The first OZK from that Emerald Cup were the best seeds that I ever bought, like my entire life.
I just bought the Z3 this time, bro. They're killing it. That crew, they continually put out phenomenal terpy strains that, like, I mean, you can birth other strains off of other brands.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, if you like that video and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel. First Smoke of the Day clips.